up there. He was like, yo, I'm part of the MAGA. I love you guys so much. I can't believe you would say it's just for the vote. Like, you can't be racist to me. Like, I love it. I'm home with you guys. So then she plays that song. We'll talk about it on the episode, bro. So we talk about it on the episode. So.
Scholar?
What up, Scholar?
No, I want to hear more about this.
Yeah, I want to hear more.
All right, so I was talking to them about this young lady. Her name is Francesca Ramsey. I believe she's a musical artist.
No relation to Gordon.
Not that I know of. Okay. She might be. I don't know.
Free food.
It'd be interesting. She has a song out right now
Shout Next Level Chef.
That's playing. That's first of all, that show. All anything that Ramsey touch, I'm sitting there. Pause. Never mind. We ain't even gonna go down that. Y'all ain't about to get me today. What I was gonna say is, so she made a song over this TikTok. So if y'all ain't see the TikTok, basically, long story short, this is gonna set Sean off, but it's a brother who's wearing a MAGA hat and he's talking about like wanting to be accepted by them. So like, but he has on the extra, like, oh my God, I voted for him because like you guys, like I'm just looking out for America, black dude. So the song that's playing over it, she's playing like on this little guitar, and it's like a little Hawaiian song or whatever. And the name of the song is I Never Thought the Leopard Would Eat My Face. And she's playing it over as he's basically saying, I voted for the same guy that y'all did. Why y'all treating me this way? It's funny to say like, oh, I'm partying with the leopards. I'm surprised that they eat my face. Yeah. So you got to hear the song, y'all. Francesca Ramsey, her IG at CHESCALEIGH. Check her out. She's actually she does skits and all that shit too.
The fuck does that have to do with her name?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person, sir. I found it entertaining. Her name is Francesca Ramsey, and the way she spells her IG handle.
Her nickname?
Bro.
We don't know what her name is.
Oh, hold on. It could be because Cheska is short for Francesca. And I just don't know where the lay comes from. That's the part that's like I'm thrown off by it. But I'm pretty sure it's like in that realm.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's a funny ass song that y'all need to check out. It's a very ironic song. The satire is top tier.
I like.
Yeah, top tier stuff.
I know that my cousin didn't get asked from someone I know because he's a MAGA guy.
Oh, Lord.
Damn.
So I won't say who my cousin is.
Oh yeah, you don't got name drop. We'll keep his business to him.
Ever since he moved to Florida, I don't know what happened.
Shit ain't been the same.
No, I love him. No, he's still sound, still cool.
Yeah.
Like, I go on his IG, during election and shit. Close friends. I'm like, okay, I know I'm in close friends. He's like, this hat is amazing. I'm like, what the fuck he got on? MAGA. I was like, oh, I never knew.
To each his own, brother.
I never knew.
I'll be over there playing that ukulele with Francesca, bro, because now, I already told Sean on our last episode, my job for the next 4 years is to just be black and keep on surviving in America.
That's all we're going to do. Who will survive in America? Who will survive in America?
Put that hat on and get a fucking superpower of stupidity. No, listen, I'm not going to go all the way into it, but like, listen, since we brought it up, remember you brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
That's fine. I did the lightheartedness.
I had a Latina woman because I ever since the election happened.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who follows me on social media knows like I haven't stopped talking about it for the right reasons though. I'm not in the sense of like on some conspiracy shit like oh my god he didn't really win. No, like people voted for him. I'm just in the sense of like the song says. You're voting against your own interests at this point because you can't sit in my face as somebody who knows how to look into shit the right way and tell me, hey, I voted for this man because the economy and all that shit where he's literally fucked it up.
No, you heard about his plan or
Project 2025.
Talk about conspiracies. No, not that.
I didn't even get into that.
That we won't talk about that terrible one. The idea of I think it was the governor in Texas who said if he says jump. You better jump 3 feet.
No,
and he says
the Oklahoma governor.
It was the Oklahoma governor. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I'm sure you know.
You know
I'm sure you know as well. The Texas governor said like, no, we're not going to do that overtime shit down here. Like that's not going to happen. But he didn't throw it out. He just said, I'm going to block it. But this is a appointed judge by the new upcoming president, right? Mm-hmm. So the theory is he's blocking it now. So when Trump gets in office, he can then say, oh, now we'll let it pass and we'll make it his plan so that the people can say we're making more money.
Yeah.
And then everything will fall into place. So it's just some certain things. Again, I don't know.
Stupid shit.
You can just look and see like trends and go like, okay, I can't say that I know for sure, but I could see where this is going.
Yeah. Did you hear what Walmart came out and said today?
Nah, what happened?
They're trying to force him to not impose the tariffs now. So you guys put all those, because Walmart is one of his biggest contributors.
Yeah.
You put millions of dollars into this man, knowing that he was going to try to do this shit, which is going to fuck your business up because everybody and their mama know Walmart hires undocumented workers
all the time.
A lot of the shit that Walmart produces is being packaged by undocumented workers. And then if those undocumented workers are then deported, who's going to stock their shit, first of all? Second of all, okay, so Walmart gets a lot of their goods from overseas. You impose tariffs and these other countries decide like, okay, we're going to impose tariffs back on the U.S. and then slow down the quantity of what we're sending to you guys. Now Walmart loses millions upon billions of dollars. Why would you then put your money into this man who's going to fuck your business up? That doesn't make sense to me.
Listen, I got my seats. My popcorn is ready. My nacho cheese is nice and hot.
Or you can hop on that yacht.
Is back in
that
town,
4-year yacht. That 4-year yacht.
Yo.
I'm staying here. Listen.
Listen, I was telling Sean this. I'm staying here for the sole fact. It's like the meme with the dog and the fire.
Yeah.
And he goes, this is fine.
Word.
It's going to be me. Literally.
Let it burn.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to hear anyone complain about anything. Not even from anyone who voted against him. The reason why is because the masses have spoken. There's nothing to complain about anymore. We just sit back, watch what happens, because this is the true matter of everything that's happening, and this is being real. It's going to sound very selfish. It doesn't affect us the way that it's going to affect others. Especially
if you got kids.
So for me, it's not that I don't care. It's just everything was laid out. It was there for you to see. So it's no one's bamboozled. Like that's why I'm not feeling bad, because it's not like no one was swindled. No one was like, oh, I didn't expect. You saw it. You knew it was going to happen. And you still went that way. And now it's like, okay, every choice you make in life has a consequence.
We're not even 3 weeks of him winning, and he's not even president yet. And the amount of conversation, because people hit me up all the time, whether it's people like, yo, I appreciate you putting it out there, who had like family of immigrants who feel like they're going to be affected, or if it's people who legit straight up voted for him who didn't understand certain shit that he said. So I'm having these conversations with people because it stopped. I'm not gonna lie. That first day, it was me attacking motherfuckers. Yes. I'm not going front.
It was.
I was going at people.
He was crashing out.
Yeah. He was.
But then it got to a point. It got to a point where I'm sitting there like, yo, if you're truly going about this to show people what's what, which is my true intent, I can't attack them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them like, yo, what made you do that? Let them speak on it, and then I'll explain to them like, yo, but if you're saying you want this and that, he's already telling you he's not doing that. Like, I work in healthcare, home healthcare, and I had to explain to a group of people I used to work with that they might lose their jobs in 2 years. And they're like, why? I'm like, he's literally, and he has been saying he's going to cut Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, where home health care is almost 90% funded by Medicare, Medicaid, and then people using their Social Security money to pay for it. What the fuck do you think going to happen to that business?
Exactly.
So now that's thousands, if not millions of people losing their jobs.
Go with millions.
Yeah.
Losing their jobs, and then companies having to close, which fucks the economy up.
Yeah.
So that's just one way. We can get into all the other ways.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to bring up too, because I had a Latina woman that I've been conversing with about literally followed me randomly, saw one of the stories I posted up, and was like, "You have a really crazy view about what Trump is. He's a good businessman and all this shit." I'm like, literally almost every business he started has failed, right? And when I point that out to people, they look at me like, but he's worth billions. He inherited that fucking money. And then, since he can claim bankruptcy on a lot of those businesses, and he's still getting some return back, he's able to stay afloat. And what he do? He got into politics to where motherfuckers could literally donate you money.
Donate and fund, right? for their interest. Like, another, so
go ahead.
Nah, like another thing is, one thing I've been telling people is like, we all know why he won, but some people can't admit why don't understand why she lost.
So, I want you to get into
all right.
that because I'm gonna say what this lady said to me.
Okay.
And I want you to respond exactly what you're about to say.
Mm-hmm.
This lady said to me, I did not vote, but had I voted, I would have voted for Trump. I don't believe it's a woman's place to lead.
All right, she's on some bull. She was Latin?
Yeah.
Well, hell, we gonna step that.
And it fucks. Listen. It when she said this shit, I'm like, before I responded, record skip. When she said this shit,
you know what I grabbed? You have to make me laugh.
that's hilarious.
Of course.
Yo, but when she said this shit, before I responded right away, I'm like, that's wild. Moms literally run households. What are we talking about here? I'm a guy from a fucking single parent household. My mother led very well. I didn't know how to respond to that shit, and then it hit me. It opened up so many layers into why, especially white women, love this man. A lot of women, and y'all can respond. I'm not saying all. I said a lot. A lot of women like to be dominated.
Yeah.
They feel like since he speaks his mind, even if it's 1,000% wrong, and he's very aggressive in the shit he says as he's saying it, that's a turn on to them.
Yeah.
So it's for the same reason why a woman can continue to date an asshole who's going to continue to do her wrong. Everybody and their mama know he's going to do her wrong, but she stays there. She's getting something out of it.
Oh yeah, something all right.
she's getting something out of it that the thrill of seriously, yo, play that shit. The thrill of not knowing what's going to happen next is legit exhilarating to them. I could come home one day and be completely fucked over.
First of all, as a man who loves his peace, that sounds very chaotic.
Yo, but
that sounds very chaotic.
Yo, I don't know if y'all have experienced that, but girls I've dated in the past have literally left me alone, and one of them looked me in my face and said, "You treat me too good. I want somebody who's going to disrespect me."
Yo, no.
Everyone's got someone for it.
No, facts.
Okay,
Facts.
because if that's what you like,
Yo,
it ain't gonna be me. Because that sounds like a headache.
Yo.
That just sounds like a headache.
Because you know why? Because the problem is peace is not passion. Peace ain't passion.
yo,
Yeah,
put
y'all know
that
he's a
shit
poet.
on
Y'all know. I don't know if y'all knew this, but Marmar is a poet.
Put that
I don't
shit
know
on
if y'all
a
knew
t-shirt.
that shit.
Put that shit on a t-shirt.
It's like you said though. It's like sidebar real quick. Now we're gonna divert it real quick. But nah, like all jokes aside, you have to think about it like this. Just cause I make shit cool, chill, and relaxing for you, don't make me boring. Don't make me seem like I don't care. You no, whoa. First of all, catch me in my 20s. Oh, baby, in my 30s. You feel me?
As a different brother.
Exactly. I'm all for that. Now it's like, bro, get out my face.
Yeah.
And certain women, they like a certain thing because they feel like that gets, like I said, gets them going. What you say, you give them what they want. So, what you really want? That's what you really want? All right, but then you gonna complain and like I said, and then it's like, I'm too good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that statement of "you're too nice to me" is wild.
Yo.
And when I was younger, I thought it was the craziest shit I
That's
ever heard.
wild.
But
But you
then-
know, that's also, well, I can't say that's a young person's anything because some people really
Some people believe
do
that.
believe that. Like,
Yeah.
you're treating me too good. You're treating
Now-
me too nice.
And
heard
I
that
know
from
it's,
time.
it's two complete different areas, like avenues, but that also plays into why a lot of, especially white women and Latina women, that's why they fuck with him. Because that's what they
see that.
want out of the man in their homes.
Uh-huh.
And they're okay.
Be loud and wrong. That's
Yo,
crazy.
yes.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
No, I need my woman to be like, babe, you're wrong.
Yo.
Because now we both look
But
crazy.
what do you often hear? I fuck with him because he speak his mind.
Yeah, that's all well and good. But I'm just saying, me personally, if I'm looking crazy, I need someone in my corner that's gonna be like,
Crazy.
like, don't embarrass me, but be like,
Babe, you making us look bad as a unit.
yes, that's what the truth is. Because think about roles reverse. If she out there wilding,
Yeah.
the first thing they're gonna say is, "Yo, bro, like,
Get your girl.
Get your
That's
girl.
the first thing
that's
that
your
people
girl.
say, right?
Wait, either get your girl. Yo, is that your girl? Is that your chick? Like,
So at the same respect, you got to be like, nah, I don't want us to look bad as a unit. Babe, we'll talk about it. We'll have that talk in the car because I don't believe in embarrassing nobody in front of like a group of people. That's
Absolutely,
crazy.
you should never do that.
But like, yo, in the car, like, yo, babe, you was wild. We can't be doing it. That's crazy to be like, yo, he's loud and wrong, but I'm cool with it.
But
because now y'all both look loud and wrong
but
and crazy.
See, but there was a key reason. That's a key point right there. People vote for all different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people have to factor in. You got to think about how many people factor in. They don't like Trump. They just didn't like her. I'm going to vote for Trump just because I don't like her.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's all like this. You know, I know a couple people who voted for Trump. And I know mad people didn't vote for Kamala because they did not like her. You know what I'm saying? They didn't vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna admit, Lamb ain't vote. You feel me?
Listen,
because you know why? Same reason I didn't vote for like Hillary when it was like 2016. I didn't like either one of them. You feel me? I didn't like Trump. I didn't like Kamala. To be honest with you, because like for me, of understanding what the Democratic Party did to Bernie, I can't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot, and people gotta understand. We visually saw that 2 or 3 times against him of how like they basically ostracized him away from them. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then you prop her up with no type of what's the thing called when they get you? We have the candidates after the president. Yeah, you got it. What's you know after they pick who will be the nominee for the party and stuff. Mm-hmm. He just gave it to her out of spite, because he wanted to spite Nancy Pelosi. You feel me?
Oh, you talking about after like the convention?
Yeah, at the convention, they be like, after deliberation, then we gonna choose you.
She wasn't the actual nominee.
Exactly.
It was just who they passed it on to.
But at the same time, it's like, yo, y'all got infighting your own party. Yeah. And that's what people also have to realize what they saw.
And I'm happy you brought that brought that up because I personally have been speaking on all the elements of what he has done, and not truly speaking on what the Democratic Party in itself has done, because you're absolutely right in that. There's this crazy shit going around. They're like, oh, the Democratic Party is too woke. That's why they lost. No, that's not it. Like you just said, when people are actively seeing that you're sabotaging your own shit to keep certain people in charge, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. When you saw Biden and Trump meet up, Biden didn't seem all that upset.
He seemed most happiest man in the world
because the
big lizard smile, Botox.
The people who are at the top of the Democratic Party are also going to benefit from the shit he's about to put in place.
Exactly.
So they're not all the way upset like they should be. So Bernie came out and said one of the main issues is that the Democratic Party got away from the working class, and everyone wanted to kill Bernie on that, but that's facts. Exactly. Because they help in trying to normalize what Trump is, because they know they can go at him somewhat, but they still somewhat benefit for the shit he's going to put in place.
Exactly.
And it's obvious, like they're not, yo, bruh, this man has been impeached twice. When he lost the last time, he had his people storm the fucking Capitol. The fact that everything is just hunky-dory right now, there's no bad blood going on right now. Mm-hmm. So what does that tell me? Because if I see all this shit that happened, Trump came out yesterday and celebrated the fucking anniversary of COVID. As if he wasn't the president when that shit went down and he did not respond to it well.
Well, at least we got Dr. Oz looking over some stuff now. You know?
Instead of booty-ass Fauci.
Man. Yeah. But at least we got Dr. Oz, guys.
Yeah. Big OZ. Yo, Ozzy. What's on the docket?
Yo, don't get me started, bro. Like,
listen, bro.
Yo,
comedians say it all the time, son. There's just certain things that write themselves. This is going to be a running joke for 4 years. Because no matter how you look at it, whether it's the candidates, whether it's who runs, whether it's who won, all of this has been nothing but a spectacle. We are not getting anything solved that we actually need to get solved because we're so busy being distracted by the circus. And that's going to be for the next 4 years.
I also think it's funny that people were coming at us in 2015 in the primaries and then in 2016 telling us that Bernie was too old. And then they went and voted for the motherfucker who's the same age as Bernie
Listen.
as he was running the first time.
Listen,
Exactly.
the jokes write themselves, bruh.
I'm thoroughly confused.
The jokes write themselves.
And understand, like,
And people knew what they was doing because a lot of those fucking Republican states voted Democratic senators and fucking mayors and governors, but then voted Republican for president.
you know why?
Come on now.
It's because you know what it is? It's like I said, it's a shift in culture. Like, let's be honest with you. You gotta look at the political dynamics like this. The left had it too good for too long, and niggas was doing some bullshit, canceling people. You gotta understand, like, that makes people feel some type of way. So a lot of people feeling like, yo, you gonna have her up here? We don't know who she is. No, you feel me? She gonna just continue it, and on top of that, politics has changed completely. Did you hear any of them talk about policies?
They did.
Wait, no. Let's talk about when Trump ran the first time. He was out here making fun of them. You feel me? You remember your wife's ugly, Ted. Your wife looks like a dog, Ted. You feel me? You got a dog wife. Like, bruh, this man won the nominee without talking about nothing. And then the only reason
I got concept.
He did the same shit this time.
Ready? And then mind you split the Republican Party to Republicans and MAGA Republicans.
Yeah.
So now you fucked up everything for the Republicans now. They didn't even want to have him. These are two candidates nobody wanted. That's what people understand. They did not want Trump. Is that they knew everyone else is like, oh no, we're gonna lose. You feel me? We gonna lose. We gonna lose.
If like I said,
because it's a social. My fault. It's a social game.
Yeah.
It's a social climate game.
Mm-hmm.
No motherfuckers don't want to hear about. Not say nobody wants to hear about legislations and not and certain laws and shit like that. Not saying that they don't.
No, they don't.
No, they like you know what I'm saying.
They definitely don't.
But however, like it's like you know what I'm saying, bro. It's who you going to appeal to. How you going to appeal to the common person?
And that's
like he appeals to a lot of people.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And
and
that's to Sean's point.
and
of
that's-
when you see people do what they do, it's like, oh, that's why you did it.
Yeah.
That's why you
And
did it.
I said that-
okay.
I said that
we
last
talked
week.
about that off camera
Yeah.
too with Steve.
because people, as much as I attack him online, and me naturally being the understanding person that I am, I get it because they use words that people like to hear and then don't make any sense, but people relate to it. Like one term that I keep hearing conservatives say is overeducated. The fuck does that mean?
Well, you see,
like,
Sean.
that there should be no cap at what you're learning.
This is the Educated Brother podcast. So are you over undereducated?
like, you feel me? Like, imagine somebody coming up to you like, "Nah, I don't like that idea. You're overeducated. You're thinking too much." Nigga, what?
So in other words, you're saying I'm too smart.
100%.
So are you saying you're too dumb?
But
I'm trying to figure that part out.
They played into it, and like Mara said, like they try to relate to a demographic of people who always felt like they were put in the corner
Exactly.
for not being as smart as the next person.
The working class people were forgotten since the Clinton administration. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the fucked up part, and this is why I get so upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all one more minute because y'all said you said no whole show.
No,
it's about to be the whole show.
Yeah,
And
I got you.
There are some lighthearted things to talk about.
got you.
The state of the world ain't gonna change
I got you.
for right now.
I got
He
you.
said, "Keep it Pete, mother." Shut your mouth.
Fuck a rap box. I'm just gonna say it.
What makes me upset, and we'll end it at that. What makes me upset about that?
Can you say what really grinds my gears?
What really fucking grinds my gears. You know what fucking makes it now. I've done it a while, but what makes me upset about it is that the appeal that they're having on the working class isn't real. It's literally propaganda. It's literally pandering because it does not. I'm not the smartest person in the world. It does not take a rocket scientist to literally look up how the things that they want to put into place will literally fuck the working class up even more.
Yep.
And then not realizing, like I said, a lot of people always say to me, well, I didn't know these things. I'm not into politics. You don't have to be into politics to understand policy. Those are two different things. Mm-hmm. You don't need to know your fucking politicians to understand what laws are in place that are going to literally fuck your shit up. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right, you're not into politics. Take the imagery of the person away from it. You said that a lot for both candidates, they didn't speak on what their policies would be once they got in office. That's not true. Where it went wrong was instead of the media focusing on what their policy was going to be, they focused on everything else.
So
everything.
Beyonce
yo.
and Rose, everything.
Everything.
But that's the issue right there. That's the issue itself. It's like sports, like any type of media, don't worry about the right thing.
Yeah.
They worry about not gonna say the wrong thing. They worry about the things that don't matter. Like, no offense, I don't want to see Meg Thee Stallion shake ass at a fucking.
And I said that
that line ass girl.
Time and a
place.
place. Time and a place.
She could have been there, but like you performing like and like I said, somebody said the same thing you said to me. Oh, she never spoke on her policies, and I told the dude that's wrong, and he fought me on it. So I sent him 8 links of 8 different time frames of her speaking on it at 8 different events, and he literally, you know what he did? He deleted the post. No, leave it up, because. Don't say she didn't speak on it. Say you didn't see it.
Yeah,
and that's okay,
go.
because millions of people didn't see it with you.
Yeah.
And that was the issue, because she then, instead of focusing on her policies and looking at these motherfuckers and saying exactly what she needed to, started to somewhat fall into his shit. Oh, okay, Trump has Hulk Hogan. I'm going to get Meg Thee Stallion.
Exactly.
Trump has Kid Rock. I'm going to get Beyonce. Trump brings Undertaker. Okay, I'm gonna get the Avengers. Why are we playing this game, bro? Like, speak on what we need to hear.
Yeah.
What's gonna help us? That's where they went wrong. So it's not, oh, well, the country is stupid, which I think a lot of motherfuckers are stupid for voting for Trump. But the Democratic Party also played a role in this shit, because they tried to play his game and they fucking lost. Now you got these stupid motherfuckers in the NFL doing the dumbass Trump dance.
You seen John Jones do it the other night, right?
Oh my God. John Jones handed him his fucking belt. That shit irritated my soul. But luckily I was 8 shots in the fucking Carolina, so I was drunk as shit. But like I said,
good.
I was, listen, that was a good ass fight.
The hate has subsided.
Yeah, but, bro, don't get me started. But that's UFC. Everybody know UFC is fucking Nagaland.
Yeah, but see, that was actually a good fight.
That was
Well, so no, first of all, John Jones is built different. Like we just gotta acknowledge greatness when we see it.
No,
bro. My boy said, "I'll master this weight class. Then, as a challenge to myself, I'm gonna go up a weight class and really dominate." Then they said, "What's next?" He was like, "I don't know. I gotta find me another challenge."
He wants to fight Pereira.
Yo, he could do whatever.
But
he's already proven it.
I don't like.
That's gonna be a good one too.
Dana White said something that I wholeheartedly agree with. If you watch that fight, did you see how he just literally threw fucking what's his name, Midget?
Yo,
did you see how he just threw him to the ground?
Yo,
he threw him to the ground with one arm.
Yo,
one arm,
I
and
told
then
you he's strong,
he
bro.
was on Conor McGregor on his ass. He just laying on him, just like.
So why would you then say, okay, we're gonna book you to fight somebody that's like 20 pounds lighter than you? Like, yeah, he would have to lose weight and then go back down in class, but at the same time, no.
Yeah,
because you can lose weight and that strength
Yeah,
is not
still
going to go nowhere.
still
Unless
not-
you get like really skinny.
Like bony skinny, yeah.
That's why I tell people, how much you weigh? Okay, no, stop. We're not doing that. We're not saying like that.
Yo,
okay,
I wasn't trying to laugh until he looked. I wasn't gonna say shit.
Because I was gonna say like I'm okay. Well, I'm saying this.
No. I'm gonna tell now. I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
It just caught me off guard. I'm gonna answer your question. We gonna be real. I weigh 295.
Okay, so boom, right? I'm 185, right? So it's me understanding this. If I go up to 295, right? I'm not used to a 295 man hitting me in the face.
Yeah.
You are used to a 295 man hitting you in the face.
Absolutely.
That 295 is going to hit very hard from 185.
Yeah. Different.
That's a different type of punch. So when people be going up, weight class, it's I understand. That man been 190 his whole life. You 170. You never got hit with by a 190 ass nigga for
Then it happens.
Then it happens. You like
shit.
this. You like, oh, because like you used to 170, 160.
And I think, and that's why a lot of people are trying. Like, I don't think he's scared. I actually believe what he's saying. John is saying that he doesn't want to fight that because they technically have 2 heavyweight champs right now.
Yeah.
Because when he had to vacate the belt, I don't know why Dana White does this stupid shit. If he has to vacate the belt, take the shit from him. But that's what really pissed me off about what happened on Saturday.
That's what really grinded your gears.
Because he's not the champ, technically. And he gave Trump his belt. We're not going to go in there. But anyway.
He can't help himself.
You a MAGA. You a MAGA. Anti-MAGA. A MAGA.
I legit wanted to make. I want to make a brand of hats that's red that literally says, "Damn, don't this shit look stupid?"
We said none of that red cap shit.
You can't wear red hats at all anymore, bro.
Because everybody
unless it's a dad cap and it's small.
What those letters say?
Yeah,
that's everybody.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had the first time he ran, I had one in navy blue. I had to make it because it was fire. You feel me?
Goodness.
Like it was fire, but I lost it.
Oh my goodness!
And I started working at the post office.
You with that shit, I would have burnt it.
Well, good thing I lost it. I had navy blue. I'm like, yo, it's a dad hat.
You know they're making black ones now. Somebody walked past me in New York the other day with a fucking black and gray one on. I'm like, you motherfuckers, don't fucking make this shit look stylish.
Fashion
Yo,
statement.
bro.
The fucked up part is the outfit the nigga had on, fire. I'm like, yo, this nigga is Paris.
Exactly, and let him rock the hat.
No, bro.
They're gonna bring out the gold boots,
No,
the Trump
bro.
Bible,
No,
the different color MAGA hats, bro. It's about to be a
I'm
zoo.
gonna be like that nigga who was in
About
Nancy
to
Pelosi
get
office
real
with
spooky.
The buffalo on. I had a buffalo on. I'm like, we got one ourselves tonight.
I keep saying, and like I said, we done with it, but I just can't fall with the rest of the hate and shit that's behind what he's trying to do. Because even if he's not flat out saying it and accepting it, a lot of the shit he's doing is going to put a lot of people in bad places, and I'm not for that. So, like I said, people naturally worry about themselves and the people in their circle. My curse is that I worry about everybody, and it's always been like that. That's why I think I'm into politics, because I feel like one day I'm gonna end up running for something. I just gotta figure the fuck what I'm gonna run for.
Just watch.
Do you hear head of state? Do we hear Alderman?
I was just about to say Alderman Chris Rock over here. Alderman Russell.
Well, exactly. Nate Dogg dead, so he gonna have singing a song.
Who hot right now?
Future?
Nah, not Future.
Dog.
Nah. Oh, I gotta think of
Is you
somebody
like that?
who on the hooks. Who he doing good hooks now, bro?
Who we doing good hooks?
Yeah.
Like singing hooks?
Yeah.
Tory Lane? Oh, he locked
Nah,
up.
Chris
I
Brown?
can't-
You can't.
Nah, Chris Brown got too much bad stuff.
Oh, yeah, got
bro.
bad.
That's not gonna help my campaign.
I mean, he a country singer, Shabuzi. I don't know if he do hooks.
That might work.
But
Shabuzi might. Yeah.
Shabuzi might work.
he might because
and
he
I
get
can tap
down.
into
There's multiple avenues I can travel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Holla at your boy.
I'm just saying. Alderman Russell, y'all gonna see it.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna see it, son. But talking about terrible fights.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the other circus? The Jake Paul versus Tyson?
I just saw the
Y'all
two Mexican niggas for it. That's about all.
My boy saw the undercards. Was like, yeah, this is gonna be stupid.
It wasn't the undercard. It was the co-main event. Both of y'all stupid as hell. But, it wasn't the undercard. It was the co-main event. Serrano versus the Irish girl.
Yo, first of all, that girl be cheating.
Yo,
Now, I ain't talking about Serrano. I'm talking about the Irish.
Yeah, I
chick, bro.
know, because she headbutted her like
First
5
of
times.
all, as someone who has a big head,
Yeah.
she is very much illegal for swinging her big head around like that. That's number one. Okay, that's definitely a hazard. Number two,
That's a weapon.
this is the first time, not the first, but this is one of the very few times where Serrano really got knotted up, and her trainer brought it up too. It's because every time they locked up, she was sitting there going like that. So she got a big ass gash over her eye.
But that's how it happened.
Because
they hit her.
she's sitting here hammerheading her the whole time.
So once
son.
it got open,
They
kept
robbed
going-
her.
No, they didn't.
They robbed Serrano.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Did you watch the fight?
Yes, I did.
In its totality.
Yep. In its totality.
Okay,
No,
so-
not in its totality.
Let me tell you why they didn't rob her. The headbutt was clearly intentional.
Disqualification.
At that point, referee got to step in and either decide like, yo, in this fight because of the cut. That case, it would have been no winners. Go ahead.
I got a theory, bruh. What if all the refs in every sport band together? Because all the refs have been calling bullshit across all sports. Football, basketball, boxing, they've all been terrible. I know I'm not the only one that's been seeing that shit.
This might be
son.
the worst officiating in the NFL I've
Like,
ever seen.
what if all the refs is like, yo, you know what? Enough is enough. The players and people can't talk to us like this. We're going to ruin everything.
It's like they're purposely trying to get replaced by
Yo,
robots.
the Ravens
seriously.
The Ravens secondary sucks, so I don't know. And we got a new DC, so I don't know. Like, we just bad out there on defense. So.
Listen, you're not a Jets fan.
Nah, but like,
listen, I wore my jersey to go down with the ship, baby. It's over.
Speaking of teams,
they about to blow the whole thing up again.
Yeah, I mean, y'all will get it right one day.
One day.
Sorry. Speaking of winning teams, well, we're not a winning team, but we won. I was out in New Orleans over the past weekend.
I seen.
I saw that.
Dog.
Gumbo.
The gumbo. Y'all got gator. Fried gator,
Rocky,
yo,
right?
My girl was like, "Yo, this is like chicken nuggets." She was like, "This is the best chicken nuggets I ever had in my life." I was like, "Yo, I've been telling her that alligator tastes just like chicken. That shit is delicious.
If they make it
Aquatic
correct.
chicken.
Yo,
Yeah, aquatic chicken.
That shit is good. We had grilled oysters. There was catfish gumbo.
Yeah.
There was this bro. I had
banana
scallops
foster?
and grits
Wait,
for
whoa,
breakfast,
whoa,
bro.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
not a thing, son.
Dante was on Bourbon Street. With
That's not a thing, son.
Dante was
It's,
on Bourbon Street with his titties out.
it's shrimp and I do got my beads.
So does Zion.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Hey, yo.
I know how they got them. I know how they got them.
Hey, yo.
They be wilding
you
on
got
Bourbon
your
Street.
beads?
I'm talking like Sunday night. Like they got work on Monday, and they was out here wilding.
That's why
But
you got
yo,
the beads
got the
on
pole
down
board.
food out there, son. Yo, I know you like. There's no turkey legs, but son, they got everything for everyone. But if you really don't like seafood, don't check it out. Because 90% of the menu is gonna have seafood on it. The other 10% is gonna be a mix of like beef, chicken, and pork.
Oh, that boy had that crawfish out there, didn't he?
I did.
They speak little
I
Creole
did.
out there too.
Wow,
Yeah,
I was
right
down
now.
there making a name for myself.
I know that.
Yeah. I was down there making a name for
I'm not gonna
myself.
make a name for myself.
When I tell you accents, bro, Louisiana got the best
Who's your
accents.
dialect?
Yo, they really do like baby, all that. Yo, they talk
Baby.
just like
They French.
We went down there and we was at a restaurant. And this dude, he was like the person that sits you down. What do they call him? The host.
The host.
The host was like, yeah, we walked up or whatever. He was like, yeah, how many at your party? And I was like, 2 of us. He was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we're gonna have back here, baby. The drivers. The one woman, she picked us up from the airport. She was sitting there. She's like, yeah, I drove up to Detroit. Yeah, baby, it's cold up there, baby. I was like, yo, son, I love being down here,
Who the
son.
fuck would drive from
The
Louisiana
accents,
to
yo,
Detroit? That's a
yo,
long ass drive.
Yo,
People-
that shit
Ohio.
straight up right
It
there.
is. It's literally straight up.
People from Ohio was driving down there. Well, I'm assuming that's because the Browns was
Nah,
playing.
but-
But they drove. There was
So-
people who drove down.
The-
They said from Louisiana to Detroit, I think it's only like 4 or 5 hours. It's not that deep.
It can't be that true.
It's not that deep. That's what I was told.
that
Whoever
highway-
told you that's lying.
That's if they did it. What you want me to
Yo,
say?
It took us 5 hours to get to Pittsburgh.
So
What that mean?
It's no way, bro.
It took 5 hours. It was like this. It looked- It's like
What was
this.
the kid said? Let's see if he's capping or not.
No,
Let me see.
I didn't say it. I didn't say
Whoever
it.
told you that is lying.
Probably lying.
Whoever told you that is definitely fucking lying.
Listen.
Now the Ohio one, because the tip of Ohio goes a little bit in, so I would understand that. It still wouldn't be no fucking 5 hours.
Maybe that was the Texas drive.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it might. Maybe I misheard. I shouldn't speak for other people.
I'm gonna say that makes more sense.
Yeah, she did
Oh
say.
yeah, whoever said that it was lying. That shit 15 hours.
Yeah, it ain't no 15 hours. So.
Yo,
I
She said
probably
15
heard it
hours and
wrong.
6 minutes to
yo,
Detroit.
that's
Nah, I probably heard it wrong.
Where'd you
Because
find
I'm
this?
assuming it was this way and
Nah,
not
but
this way.
if you see where Ohio is at, you see Ohio is like
Yeah,
a little
Right
bit
next to
in.
Pittsburgh, like it's like right there.
Yeah, it's
that
right
shit
there.
is ding dong right there.
So
Yo, but when they say New York is dirty, it's crazy how. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bourbon Street specifically,
Nigga just said
yo,
you say
it's
that.
disgusting,
Oh my
son.
God.
Like, yo, there's throw up on the floor,
it's nothing but drunk motherfuckers.
doo all over the floor.
Who
Yo,
shitting?
people was shit. Like, I'm not talking
That shit
animals.
got me
Like,
hot.
it was like people shitting in the streets. Like, but you know what's crazy about all of this stuff that I'm naming? They do not have rodents. Like, I ain't see a roach. I ain't see a mouse. And they leave garbage out on the streets, bruh. Like, I've watched them, like, leave garbage in the street and there don't be no critters.
Rewind. You said human feces.
Human feces. So much so that the homeless the home,
Displace.
yes.
The home displace.
The home displaced. That's what we're gonna go with.
Are we? That's what we're
Population.
gonna call him. We can't do shit like that. This is how Trump became president.
So then what am I supposed to say?
Trying to put terms on stuff that doesn't need terms.
Okay, then I'll just keep it the
They're
way I was gonna
homeless.
say.
The
it.
hobos.
The homeless people. See, it's pretty high up there. Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Like it's a pretty big problem, and it's crazy though because of how much is actually going on down there.
Yeah.
But it's a weird town and it's a weird city in the way where it's like the people there are mad nice, but that remnants of like some racist shit can go on like at any moment.
I mean,
It's still there. Like they have like plantation viewings. Like you can go to like it's a museum type thing. I'm not going to that. I'd rather.
You wouldn't want to see it?
No.
You
Why
don't want
not?
to feel the sadness?
I'm
It's not
kind of.
sadness. Just know where you from.
It's kind of annoying that I have to go to see that, where I would like to see more of like a museum of the things that we've done under the instead of like the oppressive things that we felt. I already know what those times are, and it's not that I want to be insensitive to it or I don't want to see it. It's just like I'm sick of it always being in my face. Like, because I'm black, I need to go to a plantation.
You don't
to
have-
me,
yeah.
but to me, it's like, nah, I don't need to. I know what went down, and whatever I know I don't know, I know it was probably worse than that. So they're gonna go there and they're gonna make it seem like it wasn't as bad, just like in the history books.
So you don't want to see it because you think they're going to whitewash it.
Yes, I'm kind of sick of seeing that, where we see movies where it's like, oh no, slavery wasn't so bad. You just got beat when you didn't do what you were supposed to. It's like, I don't want to read that. I don't want to see that, because like, that's not the truth. Maybe they tell like what really went down,
But
but
you
I'm
wanna
kind of
risk it.
sick of seeing it that way.
yeah.
But
And then I'm paying you to see it,
I'ma be
and I
honest.
know this plantation ain't owned by a black person.
Yo, in 1,000 years, niggas not gonna be talking about slavery no more. Because you know the problem, America's just still fresh as a country.
But-
so
until like we need at least another 500,000 years and we a bunch of mixed people walking around. When that
They
shit from
like-
South Park, when the
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that's how
everybody
America
nigga come
gonna be like a bunch of mixed people.
you know, it's going to continue to be talked about.
Uh,
You know why? If it would have naturally played this course like it had been, to where it was a part of American history, we know it's a part of American history. We leave it alone, cool. But now you have people who are trying to eradicate it as if it never happened.
and rewrite it, downplay it. It's
So,
just a
so,
whole bunch of
so what's
bullshit.
that? So what's that going to do? Just like in science, there's a cause and effect to everything.
Yeah.
So since they're purposely trying to mask it, there's going to be a section of people who are now going to continue to speak on it because so it doesn't get lost.
But the thing is, like, you can't mask it because it's like it's obvious. And the thing is, but my thing is this how I feel like this. That's in the grand view. You feel me? But in a macro, you can never mask that. You feel me? Like, we are the results of it. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like systematically, shit is still there for us to fail.
But
you know what I'm saying?
So what I'm speaking on is
Yeah.
mostly the history of it. You feel what I'm saying?
But even so with the history of it, it's like you find out that like slaves weren't all like people try to make it seem like slaves are all dumb. They were very intelligent people from where they were from certain parts of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Who had religion, who had their own lives. You feel me? Now imagine that shit that wasn't documented. Like, I didn't learn that shit in school. I learned that as an adult.
Yeah.
About that, like,
Agreed.
that not all slaves were like these dumb people. You know what I'm saying? How they
Just
try to
thought
make
that
it
they
seem.
couldn't
You know what I'm
read or
saying?
write.
Or they really couldn't read or write.
So-
you know what I'm saying? Like, but knowing that, like, no, they were. You're stripped of something, and then generation you're stripped of something. Of course, by the time it gets to like the third or fourth generation, it's gonna be a little different.
So let me ask both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
With the youngins in your families, have y'all had these conversations with them?
In terms of
What?
Just overall, the ailments that we've learned as adults.
Oh, they got TikTok.
Nah, I have.
It's not-
I've
but-
had deliberate conversations.
All right, but
absolutely.
I'm happy you said that too because this is what's happening now. Unless they're looking for it, it's not
Mm-hmm.
going to be in their algorithm. So it gets lost in the. I was going to say lost in translation to try to sound smart. I was going to say lost in the sauce. My brain got stuck on two words.
Saucelation.
Yeah, saucelation.
Saucelation. Oh, hey.
I like that.
Got a little sprinkle.
It kills your brain cells. Are you a crack, Sam's? No, but what I was going to say is like, yo, like I actively try to have conversations with my nephews because there's just certain things that even in school that we learned that they're just not talking about anymore. And then naturally, like Dante said, there's a huge part of especially black people who feel like I don't want to talk about that shit anymore because it's just continuing a system of feeling oppressed all the time, and we need to get out of this negative ass mindset. I wholeheartedly understand that, but my approach to it is always on the side of, but when you know history, you're not going to repeat history because you understand the fucked up part about it. There's a reason why in Germany they actively teach these niggas like Hitler was a bitch ass nigga. Like,
He was a bad mofo.
like, and they make sure to show them that so they understand we can never go back to that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring no names up, but what they're trying to do right now is that they're literally trying to take that part of our history away from us.
Yeah.
But that's why you see so many of people that look like us now who are saying and siding with them on it, like, nah, let's get rid of it. Because if we move on from it, we don't have it in the back of our heads that we're still being oppressed. But what that also can do is allow what's fucked up to continue to be fucked up.
But everything goes back to the social climate at hand, though. You feel me? It's like, you gotta understand how algorithms and things work for, like, especially like youth. You know what I'm saying? We ain't grow with iPads. Now imagine having like this. Imagine having this shit since you were like 5.
Yeah.
When we got this, when we was like 17, 16.
These versions?
No.
For damn sure.
We just saying the iPhone, just like a
iPhone in
the
general
smartphone.
was
The
definitely
first
like
iPhone,
17.
18, yeah.
It was
Like,
like
so-
2007, 2008.
So like now, how old are we? 17,
Yeah, you
16,
got it,
you feel
like-
me?
like
so
17,
now
18.
we didn't have this at birth.
Because my first cell phone was that Nokia shit with the snake.
Same.
Mine.
The
mine
brick.
too. Yeah, everybody had the brick. son. The green screen? Yeah.
Then the walkie-talkies came out.
So
Yeah, where you at?
Turbo, where you at?
So you gotta understand, like, with this comes stimulation, overstimulation with kids and shit. You feel me? So like, a kid would think they know everything because they got a pocket computer. You know what I'm saying? So certain things are never gonna go away, but it's just like, it's up to you to go how deep you want to go with it.
And you can teach them how to properly use
You
it.
can teach them how to go deep with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, socially, shit just should be on the surface. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's why certain changes really don't happen, because it's like, it sounds good when you say it, but like, are you about it? Like you said, is you like that? Niggas don't be like that. To be honest with you, to want to go deeper and really push this like not say narrative, but like make real change. It just sounds good. Oh yeah, I'm with the group. Look at me. You feel me?
Like you said.
Not for
like-
nothing. It's
go ahead.
not. I don't want to avoid the oppression. Like, I just
Yeah.
want to make that be known. Like, it's not on some shit where it's like, oh, I want to pretend like it didn't happen. It's on some shit for just in general where, for me, it stems from school.
Yeah.
In school, when we learned about Thanksgiving, it was just the pilgrims came over. It
was
had
all
a
hunky
meal.
dory.
They had a
all
good
hunky-dory.
time and
And
ate
you
food.
find out later
Squantum.
on, it was raping and pillaging and all that other shit. So for me,
Red
it's just,
fever.
I'm tired of seeing the rhetoric of we're going to control the narrative of what
Exactly.
you're going to see. That's my issue with all of these things where it's like the movies, the exploitation, the museums. I like seeing things where it's like the empowerment museums for us. I would love to go to a museum where they talk about all the great things we did. Why? Because if you're going to water this down, I could dive more into this.
So you
If
really like Django.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I love Django.
Bruh, I love the way you
shit.
die, boy.
I love Django. Yes, I am an advocate for Django. Those that thought what's his face was the actual. Some people said that there's a joke that Samuel, that's the one that made the face, right? The Uncle Tom. They said he's the actual hero in the movie. Like if you look at it from their point of view, he's the hero, and Django's the villain.
With those people who say that they wear red hats.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. But that's what I'm
that
saying.
a nigga
watching
on a horse?
Watching Django was one of those movies where I was like, "Yo, this is what I want to see more of."
Yeah.
Not for nothing, the Nat Turners. I want to see where, okay, yes, we were oppressed. Yes, all those.
we don't
but
wanna
what
see 12 years a
happened
slave.
Where
Yo.
it didn't, or what happened
Yo,
when
bro,
somebody was
12
like, "Yo,
12 years a slave was whew.
shit like that."
That shit had me wonder. Fuck somebody
And
else.
then you go out in the world. As soon as you see a white person, you like, say something to me. I want
Swear
you
to God, yo.
See, it's that shit. Now you angry.
Swear to God.
Now you angry. But if you see some uplifting shit, and you like, you know what? I am that nigga. Let
Yeah.
them walk by. They gonna do their shit. You gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, as long
because
as
you
niggas-
already on that high note.
As long as niggas don't have me on some Bagger Vance, Will Smith, I'm a magical Negro shit, we good. Like, oh look, you know, yeah, black guy, he just got a good thing for golf. He's a good caddy. No, I'm not your magical Negro, my guy.
Speaking of Magical
Magical
Negroes,
Negro.
that movie was fucking horrible.
I don't think I saw.
Good. It was the one with David Allegretti that came out last year.
Oh, no,
First-
I think I did see.
You talk wait, what's the
did
young
see
dude
it.
who was in there
The light skinned dude from Get Down,
from Get Down Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And everything.
which
Nah.
is Justin something.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, he was in a lot. He was in Jurassic Park too.
Yeah, he was
in
That
Jurassic
dude,
Park,
I know
yeah.
you're talking about.
But the whole premise of that movie is they don't really like have magical powers. Their power is that they cater to what white people need.
So it's like if they're getting upset.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad I didn't watch that movie.
But if you watch the movie and you realize the message, because like the movie, hear me out.
If y'all didn't see the face I just made, I'll do it again while this camera's here.
That movie is designed to show you what happens when that's what black people do In terms, it's just like Sorry to Bother You. It's the same exact premise. You do things to make them feel more comfortable. Yeah. So what they're saying is dim your light a little bit because this will make them feel more comfortable. They don't say that in the movie, but if you watch it, again, I know you don't like it, but if you watch it again,
that sounds like John Jones' favorite movie.
That's what David Alan Grier's character was basically saying. He was like, "Yo, Sean."
I fell. My knees. What happened?
Oh, my leg.
Yo, oh shit. Listen.
Oh my God.
Can't make shit up. It's fun.
Yo,
it's fun.
It was funny. We got you brought it up and we did not finish.
Yo, I tried. The
Tyson shit. We did not get to it.
Yeah, wait. We got 120. We got 110. You gotta go.
Like
speed it. You gotta speed it.
45 seconds.
You gotta speed through it.
I got you. The fight was ass.
That sums up the fight. Yeah.
Me and Sean called the verdict.
That shit was
from last
clearly
episode.
That shit was clearly a money grab.
Mike Tyson wins. If it goes down to the cards, Jake Paul wins. If you didn't see the fight, go on Instagram. It's exactly what you thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I ain't mad at Mike. Mike got his money.
I didn't pay for it. Oh, no, technically, if you watch it on Netflix you did pay for it.
Yeah. Mike got his money, man. I ain't mad at him.
All I seen through my notes when I woke up like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. All I looked was like this. This fight is ass. This fight is Netflix is terrible. I'm like, yo.
And
the outrage.
Netflix. Y'all got a game coming up on Christmas. Get y'all streaming together.
But this was good.
The live stream was terrible.
This was the pre-run.
12th, I think, or on the 6th. You
Say
got
it again?
WWE Raw.
Yeah.
Wrestling
Good. They need to keep it going. They need to keep it going. It's horrible right now.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Look at where the camera at? This camera? Zoom in the camera real quick. Netflix. Y'all charging us $24, $32? Get your shit together. I'm not a wrestling fan, but you gonna have foosball on? You gonna have foosball on?
Yeah. Christmas Day. You know how many people gonna be watching?
Exactly. I don't want no lag. I want no slag. All right.
I'll say this though, as bad as the Tyson fight was, shout out to Bravery Studios. We had a good time watching that fight. Shout out to Mars. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to everybody who was there. Big Pooh was with me. It was a good time. For a shitty ass fight, but like I said, the co-main event was fire, and she did not get robbed. She got cut and started letting that white girl hit her in the face too much. That's why she lost. That's why she lost.
We need to start doing 30-second sports recaps. That shit would be hilarious.
But on that note, listen, we got into it. We know he's been here. We didn't even allow him to introduce himself.
Because we just jumped in.
Because
he's family.
He's family at this point. But let them know where they can find you at.
And shout out your clothing line, bro. Let them know too.
Oh, shout out to God Bless Con. That's clothing line GBK. You already know we up. You can find me at _ Lavender Lamb. Let's go dance in the flowers with me. You feel me?
Boy, I always got on lavender in case y'all ain't noticed.
What?
Let's
Your
talk.
favorite movie, Jason Lyric? When they
Shut the fuck up.
You're right though. He's right. It's top 5. Wait, top 10 for me. Top 10 movie all time.
That nigga was having fucking flashbacks of fucking in the field. But
Bruh,
I hated that scene.
Wait, you didn't like the scene? It was powerful.
I'm allergic to grass, nigga. All I was imagining was
All I heard
itching.
was, achoo, man, this is nasty.
Itchy as fuck. My body started itching. But yo.
Okay, I got to see Jada Pinkett titty.
But on that note, No Talent Beats players out. The Jets are in the rebuild. Don't say shit to me for 4 years.
Damn.
I ain't got shit to
For the next 4 years.
I ain't got shit to say to nobody. This has been a crazy ass 2
I
weeks.
had hopes for y'all. At least the Saints won.
Well, at least you wait 15 years to have Jordan
Damn near
Love.
50 fantasy points.
He said wait 15 years they're gonna have Jordan Love.
Third time's a charm, they say.
Man. Would he sell the team, you bastard?
They'll be close to pushing 40. That's a good age for you.
Nah, yeah, bro.
That's a good age for
I
you.
can say back in my day, I saw both of them. I saw far.
You say he's gonna be pushing 40, nigga. We're gonna be pushing 60. Fuck that shit.
Well, that means we're gonna be the next up at quarterback for y'all.
Listen, I think I can run.